Boxing on Channel 5. Defending his name, his legacy. Harlem Eubank, battling his way up the super lightweight rankings. Can he remain undefeated? Big Fight Live, Eubank versus Uruzquieta, Friday at 10 on Channel 5.
It's KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV. No, that's not Scottish at all.
No.
Say it. Just say this is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV.
KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV.
You're getting better at it though, a wee bit, yeah.
A wee bit there. KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Manchester here for a Coley and Light. I'm joined by Josh Taylor. Josh, just hold that 1 second. Sorry, mate. Just wanted to get your hair in, that's all. How are you, first of all?
Not much hair left, to be honest, but it's thinning out a little bit.
How are you, first of all?
Yeah, good mate, good mate. I was here at the boxing, supporting young Frankie from the gym. He's boxing tonight, so here supporting the lads from the gym.
Okay, yeah, we're about 8 o'clock in. Obviously, I know you've done a string of interviews, probably everyone asking you the same questions and you giving the same answers, so I don't know how we're going to make this different, but yeah. I mean, look, what is the situation regarding Lopez? I know that's something you would have been asked multiple times today.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking imminent that it's going to be that fight in June over in New York, so I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Obviously, Madison Square Garden is a huge bucket list kind of venue where all the greats have boxed past, and I'm super excited for it. You know, getting over there and this time able to take a travelling support with me and win another big fight over there. So it's brilliant, amazing.
Now, I know obviously you're going to get asked questions about the potential fight that looks to have drifted away now, that rematch with Jack Catterall. I believe he's going to be here at some point, or he's already here. But yeah, is this out of your kind of immediate plans for the future now?
Well, right now, I've forgotten about him. It's Teofimo Lopez looking like it's going to be, so be foolish of me to make the same mistake again. Look at a different fighter while you've got one in front of you. So I learned that lesson the last time, and I'll not be doing that again. So I've forgotten about that fight. It's away for the time being. It's gone. It's away. It's done. It's dusted. He's going to have to forget about it for the time on as well. I've seen he's made a couple of interviews. He's still pissing and moaning about it. It's time for him to move on. If he really believes himself, he can beat these other fighters and go ahead and fight these fucking fights. Stop waiting on me, because I've had to move on because of the WBO situation. So I've had to do that. That's the next fight for me. But having said that, it is still there. You know, the fight is always going to be there. So it will happen at some point in the future.
Because there was the huge kind of controversy afterwards. I know. 10 seconds. I know. Obviously, listen. Without going into whatever happened last year, you still believe you won that fight, but the controversy that surrounded that fight, could you finish your career and not put that right, in your opinion? Could you retire whenever, having not rematched Jack Catterall?
Yes, I could. I could retire tomorrow and go, yeah, had a great career, had a fucking brilliant career. One with Jack was a bit fucking shit, but still won it. Yeah. That's all. That's it. And I was fucking well over a year after the fight, and I still think I done enough to win the fight. I've said it multiple times that it could have went either way, and waiting on the decision, I was thinking, right, this might be a draw here. I thought it could be a draw. I thought that was going to, what the announcement was going to be, but I got the nod and that was it. So, there you go. But as a sort of, for pride and myself, I want to fight him again, and shut everybody up, or most people up.
Has it become a personal situation for you? Because obviously, beforehand, the hype around the fight wasn't as big as it was since you had the fight, but since obviously that fight last year, but has it become personal for you just because of the reaction and obviously Jack's comments since then, etc., and kind of how the last year's gone?
No, it's not personal for me, no. It's business. It's business, mate, but with this time I've got the spite back because of what's happened and what's been said and done. I've got the spite back. I really want to hurt the fucking guy now, But I didn't have that last fight. I was just kind of like, okay, I'll see you at fight night. I thought I was going to roll over the fight, and that's the mistake that I made. Never prepared properly. Had a shit camp as well. people will see this again and go, oh, he's talking shit, making excuses again, right? But all you need to do is go and look at that documentary that was out and watch it. And I had a fucking shit camp, but at the end of the day, I still stepped in the ring and I still done it. Just didn't perform well, and that's it. So after all that, at the end, you know, I've got the spite back. I want to fucking hurt him the next time, you know. So that's what makes me great, is the spitefulness, and I never had that last time.
I mean, the last time you two were sat at ringside, you exchanged words. Where was that? I can't remember.
The Eubank fight, I think it was.
Yes, where you two were at ringside, etc. Obviously, he's going to be here today. But is it going to be a little more low-key today? You two kind of, that situation was what it was, but is there going to be anything said today between the two of you?
Well, nobody's saying it to me, but I doubt he'll say anything to my face without people being there in security guards. So, and this time I can actually go for him. I couldn't go for him the last time.
But the immediate future for you now is obviously getting this Teofimo Lopez fight, which is a huge fight with Lopez. Yeah.
It's a massive fight, and I don't care what anybody says. This fight is a huge fight.
Who's saying it's not a big fight?
But people are going, you're ducking Jack and all that kind on. It's just like, fucking really? Like, really? You really think that? It's unbelievable. But yeah, this is a huge fight, the Teofimo fight. He's unified world champion at lightweight. Should have been undisputed, but he wasn't. And this is a huge fight. He is a class fighter, and he's got a bit of character about him as well. So the build-up's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Absolutely. I mean, anyone saying, I understand people that want to see you rematch Jack Catterall. I think everyone wants to see that fight at some point. I get that, but you can't discount how big a fight with you and Teofimo Lopez is.
It is a huge fight. It is a mega fight, and that's why it's in Madison Square Gardens, legendary venue, you know. So and all the big fights get made there. So this is a huge fight, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's got me really excited, this fight. You know, I've got the buzz back, enjoying training, and I've got the buzz back for this fight. I had it for the rematch there, but this one is just like, this is a fucking huge fight, and I'm buzzing for it.
Okay, well listen, I know you've done about 15 interviews back to back, so I ain't going to take up too much of your time. We know the fights are still going on here in Manchester, but have you got anything else you'd like to say, Mr. Taylor?
No, all good, Coog. I'm just here enjoying the boxing and having a good night. You can?
Absolutely. Andrew McCarthy's going to be watching this interview, very jealous, but he's not here in Manchester, so yeah. Shout out Andy anyway.
Andy, a little slag.
Josh Taylor, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and we'll definitely catch up with you as soon as you have some fight news.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Speak to you soon.
To not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.